the longs at what time here. And oh, I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys want this to be more interactive, or do you want me to just go through it myself? Dang, that's a long hold. Yeah, it's terrible. Just cook. All right, interact once in a while. All right. So once in a while, I'll talk to you guys, but for the most part, I'll just be going over it myself. Okay, so I might try these silver longs away. Like, it's like a consolidation. You're order pairing this range internal to external. It is lower probability because your only draws like the current day high. But we do have some, all right, like we're gapping away. We're creating proportion, we're creating, what's it called? We're strength switching, creating gaps. So it could be decent to that high and then see a continuation. So the 4 hour, yeah, 4 hour exports expansion, the daily everything. Hello? Why is it 250? Why is it not closing? Okay, rage bait. Oh, okay, instantly cooked. Bro, what is going on? Yeah, I think that's funny, the first one. Yeah, it's just super low probability. Like, I was just trying it. That was, yeah. Maybe something here, but I probably wouldn't push it. That's super annoying. No, I'll just leave it. Yeah, but silver gets there eventually. Yeah, it's just lower probable. I wouldn't even want to trade gold to catch up just because of everything. I literally just got souped here. It's just, yeah, it's just super trash. Like, it's just one of those. It's just low probability. Here, okay, let's see this next day. Okay, so now we hit this high. Okay, we're taking out the previous day's high. Is there any news? Trump speed. Okay, that's nothing crazy, but if we're gonna see something here, then if we want to be bearish, it probably have to be bearish early on in the day. And the reason that is because there's just like nothing else to reverse from. I don't really like trading all-time highs. This could be, maybe this could be a scalp you take on gold, but I'll just not for now. Typically for Asia, if it's like a reversal, I want to see something on the some kind of 4-hour framework. And if it's like continuation, then I'll take like higher low of day with the hourly. That's like the typical thing. Even like Garrett would say in his videos, it was like when you're in a daily model, you can use hourly SMT to form the higher low of day. Dude, this is just consolidation. Gold could get to this low here. Dude, it's just straight consolidation. I'll just I'll just skip this. To be honest, I don't even think it's worth taking in consolidation like this. So okay, Asia's opening low. Gold still has this high. Yeah, there's really just not much to work with. I'm just gonna skip ahead and see what we have. Because like, if we wanted to frame longs, one of these assets would have had to take out these lows, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't frame it long until then, because that's what this is, like a gap as well. So I would have wanted to see this low before longing. And shorts just too, it's just too many failure swings here. It's just too trash, in my opinion. So let's see what we get. I might just, yeah, that gold catches up here. Might be skipping too fast. Okay, now it's 6 a.m. Take out this high. It's a 4-hour candle. Okay. There's no news, right? Okay. Now, because we leave these lows, we're actually starting to switch strength now in between gold and silver. So if I look at this as like this manipulation, because I can't long this into air. So framing this lower, it would be like we trade into the current day's high and we give it 2 chances to reverse. So it'd have to reverse within this candle. So what I'm thinking is maybe trading this back into the range if we get something here. Because the 4-hour candle is not bad. We support expansion. I mean, the wick is moderately large, but it's not like something insane, right? So I'm thinking, what time is it? This is a 4-hour. I'm thinking if we get another SMT up here, or I want to see gold like show some kind of weakness here, because this kind of looks like consolidation. So if I see gold showing some weakness here, this could be decent, maybe. It's just, yeah, just like the idea, I'm kind of one-sided just because I can't long this. I'll let this. Okay, so this is what I'm working with here. Framing on the daily, it would just be like off the previous day's high, but on the 4-hour, we don't really have a low of day. There's like no SMT down here. I mean, there's a 2-stage PSP. We'll just leave failure swings. I see this as like consolidation. Now we're taking out the range high, and 6 a.m. is opening high to take out the previous 4 hours high. And we actually have like a strength switch kind of going on here, like this. And now we're seeing gold show weakness by like reversing. The only thing is within this reversal candle, and I'm not sure I'll be able to get a fill. If I take this, I would take silver to this current day low. That's like what I'm thinking. It's like the only thing in my that I see, to be honest. Like we have this forming a high, forming the high, and now price expands away. This asset is also CSD expanding away. We're getting like lower time frame, like kind of like switches in strength. This asset's printing a gap. I might just wait for 10 because this candle's about to close anyway, so maybe we can get on side with the 10 a.m. opening high. I wouldn't take this personally. I'll just wait for 10. Okay. That was it. Okay, let's see the 4-hour candle. Okay, so now it's just, okay, yeah, and we have a 4-hour PSP. Okay, so now it's just 6 a.m. reversal, 10 a.m. continuation. And it's like, where can I think this should hold to form the 10 a.m. wick where 10 a.m. opens high. Or you could wait for the intra candle CSD. I'll just wait for the CSD because it's a little bit scary with how high gold is coming into this range. So I'll just wait for a CSD here. Okay, let me get CSD. So now we get like this continuation, this propulsion block. We have like, we're basically like taking out a high, 4 hour 10 a.m. continuation. I like this. We can get something potentially, at least like the current day's low. So I'm gonna try this. Okay, so it's looking good. Printing gaps. At this point, honestly, I think it's fine to go break even. I don't even think it should come back, because we're already leaving failure swings here, and it's just like this reversal isn't the best thing in the world, especially when you look at gold. Gold is kind of struggling. So maybe I'm just gonna be a little bit more conservative. Yeah, and we take this low. That's like easy break even. So we'll see. Do we run 2R? Oh, I might have. I should have maybe partial that 2R. But yeah, honestly, maybe I get saved. Yeah, okay. This house is making high. Yeah, it's probably cooked. So now it's 12 p.m. though. Yeah. Did that make sense though? Oh, I didn't even realize it was full screen. Gold. Do I consider myself profitable? Nope, not yet. Did that make sense though? That short, why I was like looking for shorts back into the range, and why I waited for 10 to take it. Does everything make sense? Yeah. That was just like annoying, bro. Bad delivery. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next day, I guess, or let's see if there's any opportunity. Yeah, probably not. Cause at this point, it doesn't look like we're gonna get we're not gonna get some kind of strength switch to long, and there's no key level. I don't take stuff unless there's like a key level. Yeah, it's just super late in the day. I wouldn't even trade gold at this time. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but can't really do anything. Maybe if we look at this as like retracement, we could get something in Asia. In Asia to see continuation. So like we have a reversal day with a PSP. Maybe we get like a 2-stage PSP going, so that we can trade like continuation lower, something like that. Someone ping me. Oh, specific. Yeah. Metals do jerk a lot. Specific signatures. What do you mean by that? Like I take CSDs most of the, like pretty much 90% of the time. My entry is CSDs. Saibao. Okay, can we ban this guy? Ref. All right, let's go to the next day. Let's see what we have. It's not looking the best, I'm not gonna lie, but because like now this asset's like clearly failing to reverse. And again, it's just like trading away from these lows. We're not strength switching either. Yeah, I don't really like this. Probably just something probably just in Asia I don't trade, because we're pretty decoupled here, clearly. So see a 6 hour. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. So decoupled markets, I will typically wait for some kind of key level manipulation, or and 90% of the time strength switching as well, just because like strength switch shows like the markets are aligned. So like right now you're kind of getting a strength switch with this SMT, but you also need like framework. Obviously you're not just gonna So my CSDs, yeah, I like to have a CSD that either like takes out a high, a CSD like this, the reversal CSD, a propulsion block, or a CSD that takes out like a low, or has some kind of like SMT with it, lower time frame SMT. I don't really like to take random CSDs, unless it like forms a higher low of some like higher time frame candle, typically. If that makes sense. Yeah. It's just personal preference. I always feel like my stop is unprotected whenever I take those. Okay, but anyway, see a 4 hour. You could get something here. This is just super not it. I'll probably just wait for something higher probable. No gap fill. Okay, probably just wait. Okay, now we're getting a 4 hour strength switch as well. So this could be good for silver, because like I said, the previous day, okay, this was a PSP. This was bearish. I don't know why it turned bullish, but we have SMT with the previous day's high. This profile isn't the best thing in the world. I mean, technically we do open high, and then we have SMT with this high. It's just like one of those like super rough profiles, honestly. But if we get some good signatures here, we're getting these like this strength switch. I just can't, like, there's nothing here to really long, in my opinion. I just hate longing at all-time highs like this. But maybe if we get something here at 6 a.m., something to form the high, this candle, and then some kind of expansion away, maybe a gap continuation to the low could be possible. I don't know, we'll see. Probably wouldn't take this yet. Like, I just want a gap. Yeah, okay, this is probably cooked, not gonna lie. Just give me a gap, please. And also, like, whenever you see like strength switch, like spamming strength switch, that also happens, and price isn't going anywhere or hitting anything, that's just consolidation. It's just trash. There's like nothing here. It's just failure swings. Like, I either need a new set of SMT, like with strength switch, or I need like a swing. We probably have SMT on. Nope. Okay, so just nothing I could take here, to be honest. Like, it's one of those where it'll go, but there's no way you can like get on side with a higher probability continuation, my opinion. Like, all these highs, there's no SMT fill or anything, just kind of trash. I mean, maybe now that silver hits its objective. Oof, gold is too expanded. It might, I think, too long. So yeah, this might just be chopped the rest of the day. But you guys see how you can like easily filter, because it would have been easy to take a bunch of losses just by shorting. There's just like, it's not ideal. So yeah, does that make sense? Explain strength switch. Yes, this guy's rage baiting. Can we ban this guy or what? Yeah, so this day was just not much. It's just like consolidation. Like, clearly these assets are like failing to reverse from this high. And if anything, this could just be a strength switch to get to this high, or to catch up with something, just because it's just been so trash. It looks like consolidation or retracement. So maybe if we get some kind of good signatures, we can trade silver, because this is the current low of week. Maybe we could trade silver to the current week's high, just because this asset's like obviously not reversing. This is just some terrible signatures. Looks like retracement if you go on the 30-minute. So let's see what we get in Asia. So this is already like a deeper wick than ideal, and if I'm gonna trade this, I want to see this low taken out. This is just nothing I could take internally because we're just leaving failure swings. So it would just be getting to this high, but getting to this high if we actually reverse, because this kind of looks like consolidation. And that's just my idea, is like if we're reacting like this here, and this asset's clearly failing to reverse, I don't know if we can get down here, but I'll just wait, because there's just nothing. Like, this is just failure swings. Okay, nothing right now. 4-hour open. Yeah, so I might fade this. I might not take this. Is there even SMT? There's not even SMT fill. I was gonna say I probably would have taken this SMT fill right now. I'll just wait for the close, because it looks like we're gonna form a 4-hour gap. Yeah, obviously we're like struggling to reverse, so maybe we can get something from this 4-hour gap. Okay, silver trades into it, but gold doesn't. That's not ideal. Because you want a strength switch idea. Actually, wait. Okay, technically, this is a strength switch here. The fact that this asset, being the weaker asset, prints a gap while this asset doesn't, and now we're seeing like a reversal of this low, price expanding away. The wick isn't the best, but we've expanded away, printed a gap. So now we're just using this gap as like our intraday confirmation of whether or not we're gonna get to these highs. Because if we respect this gap, then we're gonna get here, I think. So now it's just looking for, yeah, look at this. Because now to form the low of the 4-hour candle, we have SMT with a strength switch PSP here. Okay, never mind. Does not want to hold. Now this wick is just super large, so I'll probably wait for 10, most likely. Just considering this wick size here. Oh, my bad, I just like smacked my mic. Probably it makes sense to wait for 10. My bad, just like my throat. Someone say something? I don't look for a strength switch. I don't know how it works. Oh, you actually want me to explain it? Okay. So, strength switch, like I said this before, strength switch is just like a sign that all the markets are moving together and they're aligned, and that, like it's like shows like what's true and what's not, you know? Because like, if assets didn't switch strength, like if these assets didn't switch strength to each other, they wouldn't even be correlated. If one asset's always strong, one asset's always weaker, you wouldn't even be able to consider them correlated assets, because like it doesn't make sense. If one of them is always stronger, then it's just not even correlated anymore. So it's just, you're using the idea that they switch strength to remain correlated, and that it's a sign of true reversal, true expansion, and you're just using that and applying it to your SMTs to make them higher probable. And like, again, asset synchronization is simply meaning the word has been thrown around so much, it's been like glorified. It's really not that deep. Asset synchronization is just like showing that assets will move together and go to the same places, hit the same highs, all that kind of stuff, right? So strength switch confirms asset synchronization, because if this asset hits a high and then it switches weaker and this asset switches stronger, that shows that this is true expansion and this asset isn't reversing from the high. So since the assets are synchronized, since they're in sync, it's pretty clear that this asset will also get to the same high. That's what it is. I love strength switching just because it's just such a good like tool. Like it's like the best form of SMT ever is to have a strength switch SMT, and I just love seeing it, if that makes sense. But on this idea to long this, I'm considering taking gold just because like it's stronger on the day. Even on the daily it's stronger. Intraday it's stronger as well. Even though it doesn't print a gap. Like we're getting like all this going on, but clearly the assets are in sync. So I think taking either asset is fine. I personally just want to see gold. And if you look at the hourly, the signatures are pretty nice as well. We're opening low. We're forming, and we don't really have anything relevant down here to form the low of day, but price expanding away from the low of day. We're expanding and now we're consolidating. I might just wait because this is kind of sus. Sus is literally leaving a failure swing. And for gold's individual framework, this is retracement. This is a relevant low. Relevant low. Expand. Silver. Could be either. We'll just see which one is stronger. So this is a low silver took a while ago. Okay. Is there news? I feel like, okay, there was 8:30 news. Okay, so this is good. So now this is driver. This is the driver manipulating. And so this could be like really, really good, to be honest. Wait, Michael, did that make sense? Let me know what I said about strength switch. But yeah, so this could be good here. Typically, I'm typically gonna trade the asset. Like if we're strength switching and it's in sync, I'm typically gonna trade the asset with the better lower time frame structure. Oh, this is actually good. Because this is kind of this year. It's kind of sketchy, and gold is closer to objectives. So. And the reason why I'm fading the 4-hour wick is just because the daily is already aligned for expansion. I mean the daily wick is kind of cooked, but this is like the open low. Assuming we've already put in the low of day, and we've capped off the candle's low at somewhere relevant, where it shouldn't revisit, because we have the SMT, we have everything at this low. So the SMT is like this, but we have everything at this low. We're V-shaping. Look at all these highs. So I would be okay fading the 4-hour candle here. Yeah, I'm gonna take gold. And even like look at the objectives. Gold is just, it looks closer. So does everything make sense? Yeah, okay, good. I'm gonna smack this, and I like this V shape as well. Gonna go ahead and try this. Where's my thing? I'll probably just put my stop there. Target these highs. Yeah, that should be fine. What is it? 902. Yeah. So fading the 4-hour candle, typically you want to be in an hourly expansion candle at least, which we are. Go by the 5-minute. Oh, and this is a really, really good example of what I was talking about earlier about models within models, because we have a daily Like we're daily, it's like a daily order pairing range model almost, because silver's like order pairing the current week's range. On the 4 hour, we have a gap here. It's like an internal to external. On the hourly, we have like an order pairing range. So we see how like we have all these models within models stacked inside each other. So this makes it like super, like this high here is super like high probability. And then you could try to hold for the daily objective as well. So yeah, okay. So this is good already. This is 9:30. I'll partial at 2R. Should be in the next candle. Just gonna take half off there, and then you can just hold to objective. Because now you've secured your profits. I would be break even as well. Yeah, you've already secured your some money. Now you're just holding to a final objective. Oh, silver does get there sooner. But it's just like lower time frame. I'd rather trade this personally because they're both gonna get there anyway. Hopefully I don't get edged. Okay, yeah, that's good. Was this 6 round? Yeah. This is actually a really nice trade. I like this. Does everything make sense? Yeah. Let me know. I like this a lot. And we get there. Probably nothing else in this day. Like it doesn't even fit the requirements for me to trade it back into the range. So yeah, I will call it there. So this is actually a pretty expansive week on gold at least. So this could be like the next day could be a bearish day just because gold is expanded for 4 days straight. I don't know if I said expansion day, I meant to say retracement day. But gold is expanded 4 days in a week, 4 days in a row. Silver order pair this current week's range, and it just broke SMT. And so whenever you, it is an expansion candle though still. Whenever you trade, do I use a 15-minute? Yeah, sometimes. If I'm like close to the reversal, at the reversal, I'll use a 15-minute gap. 15-minute SMTs, typically if they're just strength switch, I'll use. Or if it's like the frame, everything is there, I just need an SMT to confirm it. Or if I just need a second stage, I'll use a 15-minute. But I'm not the biggest fan of the 15-minute, to be honest. Yeah, it's just like I would err to the side of caution using the 15-minute. I'll be more careful. I just don't use it if we're in like premium of a range. Or if we're about to form any other gaps. I just avoid 15-minute first swing. And like in terms of like entering on the 15-minute, I don't really do that. Like maybe if there's just like, if it's on the if it's like, yeah, exactly. Like like you can use a 15-minute to find the higher low of the hourly candle. I don't really enter on 15-minute often. But what was I saying? Oh, probably my trade retracement here. To trade retracement, trade back into the range, I typically demand asset synchronization in the form of like SMT break and all that kind of stuff. Like I like to trade back into range after SMT break, and then we get some kind of strength switching at the highs. That's how I like to do it, because it's already like lower probable to trade against the higher time frame, and then so I like to demand a little bit more to make higher probable. But it's like one of those days. I wouldn't long this. Okay. It's just we have nothing higher, so I would be one-sided lower. This is not what I meant to put. So maybe this could be our 9:45 news. Maybe this could be something to trade back into the range with, just because the date has, like, gold has expanded so much to the point where I want to see back into the range ideally. And so because of that, we have this two-stage PSP. It's kind of like strength switching as well, since gold has been the strongest asset for so long. So this could be something maybe here if the signatures are nice. Yeah, so Yeah, so this asset doesn't look like it wants to reverse. So probably something I'll leave. How it goes though, that's annoying. Yeah, I just like to have good signatures. Maybe I missed something. Oh yeah, we're actually strength searching. Oh, there's a gap as well. Yeah, I missed this. What time is this? Yeah, 2-stage PSP. This forms the high of the 4-hour candle. Yeah, these signatures are just not it, but you could just wait for a gap, which we get right here. We're leaving equal lows, so you can trust that we're not reversing. So this could be something for you to take. This like low-hanging fruit. See the hourly model being order pairing ranges, and then the higher time frame model could be like external to internal. Yeah, I missed that for sure. At this point, we've basically completed this model. So I'll just be shoring this 30-minute SMT fill at the low of day, which I don't really have anything to target, so probably just leave this. I like if it's like higher low of day, I like to see an hourly. I don't like to take 30-minute SMT fills like that. Like this SMT fill fails. What's this? 1800? Nah. I'll wait for the 6 a.m. open. Okay, so 6 a.m. opens. What do we have? We have a reversal inside a gap. We have this like SMT here. So I wouldn't say it's the most relevant thing. I mean, it's a 6-hour SMT fill. So we have 6-hour SMT fill. It's just it's hard to long again, just because like you have no objective. It's basically there. It's just like the only objective you have is the current high of day. So it's just like it's hard to take anything there. I'll just wait here. Don't really do much. Yeah, it's just I don't use. There's no key level here. Not the 30-minute, but no key level here on the hourly. I guess you could have maybe long this. It's just high in the range. So I'm just maybe we can trade some kind of SMT break. Or oh, actually no, wait, this is better. Because now we have this. We have a 2-stage up here. So if that asset wants to reverse, we can use this as, let's see, does it come? Yeah, it's around EQ. We can use this as advanced premium and discount to form the high of this candle. See the 4-hour candle. Okay, 4-hour candle isn't bad, especially the reaction this asset has at those highs. We can maybe use this to trade this lower, because now we're kind of creating like an internal to external kind of thing going on here. And I don't think we go higher. So this is again like lower probability because your only draw is like the current low of day. After that, there's just not much. It's just like space. So this is what I'm considering right now. And we have the PSP. It's like this SMT. This PSP. Is there news? 9:45. Let's see if we get anything. Okay, look, this has a CSDing first. Are we gonna form 50? Okay, we're not gonna form 15-minute gap. So this could be good to take soon, maybe. Okay, never mind. This is gonna fail. Yeah, it's gonna fail. I mean, it could be this as well. Maybe we want to catch up. But it's just, I don't know how much I want to long this. It's just like I don't like the longs personally. Probably just wait for this 4-hour candle to close at this point, unless we're doing something right now. It's really not. This high didn't hold. We actually take it. Like, okay, so I don't like when we have SMT like this. Like, we do technically have SMT here, but we failed to reverse, unless it's gonna be like an AMD reversal. But we don't even have SMT at this high. We do have a strength switch PSP though. Maybe if we get something here, but it's like Friday. Yeah, so this is cooked. This is completely cooked now. There's no key level here. Yeah, I'd probably break SMT. It's just I don't really like the longs, to be honest. Like, we get there, yeah. Personally, I just didn't like it too much. Yeah, probably nothing else for the day. Yep. Was that a week? Dang, that felt quick. Yeah, that was a week. Do you guys want to do more, or are you guys good? Because I have some time right now. I was just offside here, I guess. Just let me know what you guys want. Consecutive candle SMT fill? If it's low in the range, yeah. If it's low in the range, yeah, any time frame. Like, I don't really mind that. It's just like here, if you're talking about like relative to this scenario, it's just because I just didn't like, I really just didn't want to long it. I mean, it's valid, but just, I didn't like it. But yeah, I mean, gold was pumping for forever at the beginning. In general, yeah, I don't mind it. If it's low in the range, yeah, that's fine. I like it, to be honest, low in the range. Oh, low in the range, like shorting low in the range or longing low in the range? Longing low in the range. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I like it. I don't mind it. Actually, what's the context of that? Maybe he's talking about. Actually, I don't know what he's talking about. Let me know if you guys want it. If you want me to do another week, I'm down. Okay. I'll let you know. Yeah, all right. Maybe I'll do indices. Dang, 50%. That's crazy. Do you guys have any dates you guys want to do? Or should I just do like January as well? Or should I do oils? I don't know the last time I backtested oils. Actually, I'll just do oils, I think. Unless you have CL, HO, RB. Just go back to January. Cool, you don't care? Alright, sounds good. Let's see oils. Wait, give me 1 second. I need to grab some water. It'll be quick. All right. Let's see oils. I'm probably only gonna trade oils in the AM around. I'll set this to be like 6 o'clock. I'll probably just trade that 4 hour candle because a lot of the time during Asia they just have some terrible volatility. Why do they all look this? Oh, this is all RB. Okay, much better. So let's see what we have here on the monthly. Okay, it's lagging. Hello? Why is it lagging so bad? Okay, that's fine. So on the monthly, what do we have? Okay, so CL takes out these lows. Kind of getting some strength switching going on here. The highs, there's some decent highs. What did the previous week do? Okay, previous week reversed. This asset reversed once expansion. We hit a high. This is like the weakest asset. It didn't do much at all. And now coming into the day. Okay, so with this here, I think if these assets fail, it looks like they failed to manipulate these highs. So in that case, we could probably see maybe some kind of strength switching. This has to catch up to this high as well, because we have a lot of failure swings. So this could be something decent. I'll go to 4 hour candle and see what we have. So right now we have the daily SMT fill. Ideally, the profile supports this. This is the open. Okay, so the day is like opening. How do we do that? Day's kind of opening high. Do we take out the previous day's high? Yeah, we do. So, okay, this asset doesn't take out the previous day's high. So only CL takes out the previous day's high. I would ideally want to see continuation higher, to be honest. So sticking with that idea, that means this low ideally should hold. This is like our invalidation to see higher would be like this low. So we'll see what we do at this low right now at the open of this next 4 hour candle. So we hit this low. Looks like we're failing to reverse. No, I'm tripping. We are reversing. Is it a 90 minute? So now do we have any SMT with this? RB is the strongest asset right now, actually, not taking out any lows. Let's see the current day's high, and okay, and we have a failure swing there. Okay, this could be something decent here. I just ideally have. Okay, this is the second stage, so this should be fine. I don't like these signatures the most, and it's like super like broken because it's oils. So I might just wait for a gap. Take this higher. And I might have missed this. Okay, we get a gap. Okay, no SMT fill. This is just consolidation right now, to be honest. That's kind of why I demanded the gap. Because typically if you're trading like a higher time for consolidations, your most probable trades will come from, especially if it's like an internal manipulation, like it kind of looks like on RV, it's best to just wait for a gap. Okay, now HO looks like it's turning stronger. Look at this shallow retracement. All these assets have pretty deep retracements. Did we print an hourly gap? Yeah, we did. Oh, okay, nice. We have SMT fill in the hourly gap. Okay, bet. I'm gonna take this on which asset? I'll probably RB, just because it's the closest to the high. But this is like good signature because this asset took out the lows. It was the weakest, and we print a gap. We have hourly SMT fill when we assume the low of the day is already in. All assets are CSDing. Should be fine to this high. 4 hour, kind of like a 4 hour order pairing range, a daily internal to external, an hourly internal to external as well. So we have a bunch of models stacked. So this actually might be something I might hold past the objective to see if these assets get okay, like I get wicked out. Actually, it was this is the actual stop I should have had, to be honest. Maybe I try again with the right stop. Okay, I get cooked again. Okay, let me see this. Am I offside? I don't know. I like the idea of going higher here. I mean, I mean, yeah, the 4 candle, yeah, it's just nothing I really see here. Like, that's like glaring as to why we get that, but we do get a PSP inside the gap. And this has a V shaping. So this is just kind of trash now. See 90 minute. We are strength switching here on the 90 minute. I don't know. I don't know if it's something I would give. Just got kind of caught in consolidation here. And if I wanted to take RB, I don't even get R. So this is kind of weird here. Because if I take this, like what, like not even 1 R to this high, which I don't like. And HO's like the weakest on the day. CL's like the weakest right now. Okay, I might just try RB once more. Wait, does everything make sense though? Valley Mile. Oh, Kairos is in here. What's up, man? Yeah, man. I just got like cooked. All right. Let me get back to this. Now within this 4 hour candle. So previous 4 hour candle reverses. So now we're just seeking continuation within this current 4 hour candle. I'm thinking that it should be fine still. Like the same idea. Did I get a ping? Oh, it's a DM. I'll watch this later. But I don't know. I like the idea. I thought it was fine. So we'll see. Give me 1 second. I'm getting another sip of water. I still think it's fine. I might just, now it's just about picking your asset. I think that can't go too wrong here. I might just take RB again. PSP into the gap, yeah. Or I could take CL as well. I think either is fine. Let's see, do we have? We already have this. Yeah, I think I'll take CL just because I have better objectives compared to RB. And it's like the middle I say here, where HO is kind of weakest on the day. It's kind of sketchy. I'll probably take my shot at CL. It's just kind of, I don't really, and it's fine. We don't have a low of 10 a.m. but it's like this candle is reversed, hasn't expanded, so most likely should be fine. Yo, this is like a fat stop. See if we can get up to here. Probably gonna be my last shot at this idea. Okay, so this is looking good now. We hit this like short-term objective. being these highs. So I'll go break even here, and I'll just hold the rest to get to this high. And yeah, RB is just jerking. Hopefully I get saved. Yeah, this is crazy. Whenever we create gap fill like this, yeah, I'm already breaking even, so it's fine. This is just really trash delivery. Just terrible, because this is just consolidation, right? Okay, that's crazy. What is this, 1400? We get there eventually. I actually picked the best asset here. That's good. RB, you would have like held the entire time if you didn't get stopped out. You've been in this for so long, for just like what, for like 1 hour. But yeah, I think there's nothing else. I hope everything made sense. Let me know, guys. Banger, thank you, man. And yeah, so it's just like the daily SMT fill to see a continuation like the previous week was reversed. We trade open low into SMT fill. We have a range here. We're order pairing this range. Within that, my initial idea was this SMT fill to take us there, but that didn't really go well. But we got another 10 a.m. continuation here. Gotta glow. Yeah, of course, man. Take care, dude. Okay, let's see the next day now. Now that we hit this high, these assets have reversed. The next day should be a good continuation day. Okay, this is like, I don't know why RB is the only asset that gapped up like that, but we gap up. Let's see. I wanted these highs, but it looks like they're gonna get taken. So what could we get? I hate this. I hate gap ups like that. So RB does have these highs. If we're like assuming low week is already in, we have so many, like, this is actually insane. We have so many highs to target. And look at HO. HO is also leaving a failure swing here. So we could, again, like I said, a continuation day. We do kind of open low. We just don't really form anything relevant. There's no hourly gap. So this might not be the best. When it's like this, you want to see a sweep of like some low or something, because there's no key level to frame a continuation from. Except maybe these gaps, but this asset's clearly like failing to reverse within these gaps, so that it's gonna be super hard to Alright, my bad. That was my sister. It's gonna be super hard to frame continuation if we don't have like hourly key levels here, especially because it's like the hive day. But so at the open of this candle, so I just come super deep into this range. Oh wait, I didn't even notice HO has. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm tripping. I mean, technically, you have this. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't like this. Like, you know, the CSD is all the way up there, and the 1 minute is untradeable. So that could have maybe been something, because you also have this. We have a 2-stage just to get to this high. It's just like a super close objective. So we'll see if we can get anything else. So that's also leaving a failure swing. It's just kind of on the harder side to trade this for me. Who pinged me? Nobody pinged me. Oh shoot, I muted myself. Actually, guys, I think I have to go. Something just came up. I'll try to continue this another time, but for now, I'll call it.